There are things that you cannot explain, but when you ask for them and they happen, you just have to go with it with open arms. I have been asking or trying to tell people how much stress hurts your body, and all of a sudden, a really good friend from Zumba sent you my way.
Yes.
Leslie is a somatic coach,
Yeah.
and that's what she works with. Tell us a little bit about what that means, because we
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of a new thing. And, it sort of incorporates life coaching, which may use, like mindset work or a lot of like therapeutic exercises to move you through blocks or through obstacles and patterns that you may have seen over and over in your life. But then additionally, on top of that, we really leverage the mechanics of your body, the knowledge of how your nervous system works, of how your muscular system and everything else is directed by it, and how the fascia is the conductor and the communicator through all of those organs, all of those tendons, all of those muscles that your body's made out of. And most people think that emotions are thoughts that you can just get rid of, but emotions are actually electrical messaging, right? It's an instruction from your brain telling your body to do something. And so that may be, hey, it's time to run, or hey, it's time to hide, or hey, it's time to, fight. And that is the wisdom of your body. But sometimes we're not in the space that we can do those things. And most of us have been taught that emotions are sort of inconvenient, and that we really should, be very logical and not really feel our feelings. That's what weakness is. And unfortunately, our body is not built that way. Unfortunately, our body is not going to respond to constantly not attending the messages that our brain is sending it. And so over time, we may find that we have, shoulders that have rounded already because we've been bracing so much. We may find that we have tightness in our hips because we're constantly bracing for running. And that's not something we're doing consciously up here. It's something that your body has been trying to communicate to you for maybe weeks, maybe years for a lot of us. And until you kind of are able to unlock those messages and allow your body to flow and to convey the information properly, you're going to see a lot of physical symptoms from repressing or not completing those electrical messages. So it's really important for me to help you know that for some things, yes, thinking about it better and having a reframe, and there's tools that are amazing, and sometimes you just have to let your body do what it needs to do. And we weren't taught how to do this. Most of us were never taught how to do any of this. And
We are
so
taught to suppress all of it
we are taught to suppress all of
and
it.
to breathe all of it.
Yes.
Just breathe. It's like,
Yes.
I am breathing. It's not
That's
working.
right. That's right. And breathing is such a powerful
Yes, yes,
tool
yes.
because it's the one that you come with already out of the factory setting. Like all of us have access to breath. And so I highly recommend breath work. But sometimes that's not the only tool. And sometimes it isn't enough to unlock what maybe we've been holding for decades.
To me, it goes to the basic of we don't know what to do. We don't know what is happening. We don't know that it is a reaction. We don't, so I'm
Yes.
very hopeful that with you and with everything we're doing, we can give us the tools to heal, to feel a little bit better, so we can do better for others, right?
For sure, for sure. And what I know is that it's very difficult sometimes for us, and particularly as women, particularly if you're a mom, it is, and if you're a working mom, even even more so, it's very difficult for us to take the time and to justify, sort of stopping your life and taking some attention to the things that you've been feeling, the things you've been carrying, what your body has been telling you, the tightness, the pain, the just so many signals that your body can give you. And I know that feels tough sometimes, but what I know, and I know this from experience, and I see it over and over again, is that every time that a woman steps up and learns and grows, everyone around her benefits. Her kids benefit, her husband benefits, her work benefits, her friends benefit, everyone benefits. And so I would love if you can, I invite you to take that on for yourself. Just know that this is no way selfish, and that sometimes you have to stop off the bike get off and get a car, and that is actually the fastest route. And sometimes we don't see it. Sometimes we want to keep pedaling because we think this bike has to go faster.
It makes me work more because I put more effort instead of thinking there are better or easier or more efficient ways to get to a better place.
Right. And so that's what I help people through. And, I also will say that a big part of what I do is integrating. So I find that a lot of us, especially now with AI, you can Google anything, you can chat GPT anything.
All
the
the
knowledge is
information you
there.
need, yeah.
The knowledge is there. So you have it at your fingertips. And yet having the knowledge doesn't change your life somehow. We thought if I know better, I should do better. And a lot of us find that I know better and I still don't do better.
Execute.
Right. There's a gap. There's a gap between I know what I should do and the way that I'm actually moving through the world. And so I help people with integrating the knowing into the actually being. So you can not just know how to be, but actually be, embody that in your day-to-day life. So that's a little bit about what I help people with.
So it's a two-part of what we're talking about. The first part is we're going to be creating inner circles, little groups here on Fridays, and you are totally invited to participate. That will give you more information about that. But the launching of this big outreach that we want to do with support of other people's that other women or people that are in wellness and are trying to heal all the trauma and everything we've been going through and to support each other is going to be May 30. Tell us a little bit about that exciting date.
Yes, I'm so excited that you have invited me here because I just think it's amazing to have all of these modalities together under one roof on one day. So on May 30th, we'll be meeting here and we are going to do a variety of things, but I'm gonna can I give you a little framework of what is somatics? What is it even? Why does it matter? Why should you care? And how can it help you? Because it definitely has helped me and many other women that I can tell you about. So you can learn more about what that is and why it would be useful and important for your life. And then two, we'll have like a healing dance, somatic dance, which will sort of get you back into your body. So for a lot of us, our minds are very, very busy and they have a lot of chatter. Like we cannot stop the conversation up there. But sometimes all it takes is to get back into movement, to really give the brain space to just stop thinking for a second. And that is so restorative, not just from an emotional standpoint, but literally your brain needs a break. From neuroscience, we know your brain literally needs a break. And so what better way to do it than to actually mobilize all the different fascia in your body and at the same time start releasing some of those emotions. So I'm really excited to be here. And I know you have a whole lineup of amazing things planned. So I can't wait.
We're going to start with yoga bilingual, so everybody is welcome to join that. The healing dancing, like you said, is a fun playlist and freedom. We're going to have you talking to us about what is going on in our bodies. Jesus Christ, please help us, Lord. We're going to have also potluck, so if you want to bring some food and share with us and just something delicious, healthy, whatever you feel. If it's chocolate, that's also delicious. So there you go. And it's healthy.
I second chocolate.
Right?
Bring chocolate.
Maybe some tea, anything like that. We're gonna have the sound bath therapy, right?
Yes.
Oh, so good with that. Then inner circle, so we can launch that. How do you call it when it's like women supporting women? It's a group where we're gonna have subjects to talk about. But
yes.
And last but not least, we're gonna close with gong. Is it gong? Is
Yes.
that the name?
Yes.
Sound therapy, so we can just take a nap.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to all of that. All of that sounds delicious. Sign me up for that.
Please, May started already. And somebody else takes care of things. I'm just going to be part of the event.
That's right.
We invite you to be here that day. We're really looking forward to you telling us and helping us and all the tools that you have for us. So we'll see
Amazing. Yes. I am thrilled. I'm excited. Can't wait. And we can't wait to see you in here as well.
Namaste.